welcome to Grazia Plana Pilates. My name is Megan and today I will be teaching you a short lower body workout. I have dumbbells today, handheld weights, 5 pounds. You can add dumbbells if you would like. You definitely do not need them. I would say stick between like 5 and 8 if you're going to use them, just because we will be using them in bridge lifts and adding some instability, so you don't want it to be too heavy that you kind of lose the benefit of the exercise itself. But yeah, quick video just to kind of target those legs and glutes. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I'm turning to my side, legs are bent, hands are flat on the floor behind me, elbows are slightly bent, feet are flat on the floor as well. So start windshield wiping your legs, so both knees fall over to the left side of your mat and then they come back and fall over to the right side, just to kind of open up those hips. Doesn't have to be super flexible at this point. We're just starting out, trying to get those legs ready. Just let this be pretty much free, whatever kind of feels good for you right now. And then bring them back to center, open both legs out to the side, and then bring your knees in to touch. Both legs out to the side, and then in. Exhale and inhale. Out and in. Give me one more. Out and in. All right, now coming up onto your knees. My right leg's gonna come out in front of me. Left leg will extend long, like a low runner's lunge here. Hands can be flat on, or fingertips can be touching the mat. If this doesn't feel comfortable, just bring your knee down to the mat so that your knee and your shin are on the floor. Otherwise, you can lift your leg up, placing both hands on your right thigh. You'll probably immediately feel this in your left hip, starting to open up that hip. Just press lightly into your right thigh so your knee is coming over your ankle. Inhale through your nose, feel that ribcage expand out to the side, and exhale, feel it knit back together. You can stay right here, or if twisting is available to you, you'll bring your right hand to the inside of your right leg so your palm is facing forward, and then your left arm will reach above you so you're twisting in your upper back. If this is not available to you, right arm will just drop by your right side. Left arm reaches up to the sky, and pull those arms in opposite directions. All right, now bring your arms back to your thighs, slowly lower your knee down to the ground. Hands come to the ground, just swap out your legs. So my left leg is coming forward. Again, I can keep my right leg behind me, or I'm sorry, on the mat, so that my knee and shin are on the mat, or else reach that leg long, lift your knee up off the mat, fingertips come to the mat, or else you can lift your fingertips completely above, about 3 to 4 inches above the mat. Hands can come to your left thigh, pressing into that thigh. Again, feeling your right hip open up this time. Deep inhales and exhales. And then same option here, you can twist, so your left arm will come to the inside of your left leg. Right arm will come to the sky, so you're feeling that opening. Or else both arms can come to your side, just pulling in opposite directions. Coming back to center, hands come down to the mat. Both legs will be behind you. You'll be in an all fours position. So fingertips are spread apart, palms press into the mat, hands right underneath your shoulders. Pull your shoulders down and away from your ears. Belly button hugs into your spine. Knees are right underneath your hips. Inhale through your nose. On your exhale, extend your left leg long. Foot is pointed, but toes are relaxed. From here, lift your leg up, long behind you, not coming too high. It's pretty much in line with your glute and with your back. Lower that leg down. Use your glute to squeeze and lift your leg up, and lower it down. Inhaling and exhaling. Making sure that your knee is pointed towards the mat. You don't want it facing out. You want this all to be from your glute and hamstring right here. soft elbows. Gaze is on the floor. 3, 2, last one, hold it right here. Flex your foot so your heel faces the ceiling, toes face the floor. Little pulses by squeezing your glutes. So squeeze and lift your legs. Squeeze, squeeze. It's not a big lift. Very, very tiny. Squeeze and lift. Great job. Long spine, belly button pulls into your spine. Make sure that your hips are level with one another. You don't want to be dipping into that right leg or that right hip. Everything is even. If you were to have a glass of water on your back, it would not be spilling. Give me 4, 3, 2, hold it right here. Slowly lower it down, coming over to your right side. I'm just gonna flip so you can see me. Same thing, leg extends long behind you. Foot is pointed, toes are relaxed. Lift and lower. Use your glute to lift and lower. Keep breathing, soft elbows, long spine. Gaze is on the mat, a couple of inches above that middle point between your 2 index fingers. Belly button hugs into your spine. Shoulders are down your back, nice and wide. Hips are level, knee is facing the floor. Give me 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it here. Flex your foot, little pulses, pulse, pulse, squeeze your glute. Lift out of that left hip. Keep squeezing, soft elbows, pull your shoulders down your back. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your leg, just press your butt over your heels, then we're coming to our side. Elbows on the floor, forearm is on the floor, shoulder is right above your elbow, pulling your rib cage away from the mat, spine nice and long. Extend both legs, top foot, which for me is my left foot, will come in front, knee is bent, foot is flat on the floor, my hand wraps around my ankle, flex your lower leg, flex the foot of your lower leg, and lift up and lower. So we've done this one in the first video, so it should be a familiar exercise if you watched that. We're just gonna add a little bit more to it this time. So really targeting your inner thigh here, but also getting a lot of ab work, because remember, we're pulling our abs actively away from the mat, so we're still working them. We're not just kind of hanging out, letting our leg do its thing. Abs are working. Arms working as well. And you're keeping this shoulder, this top shoulder, in line so that it's not slouching forward. 4 more, and then we hold it. 2, 1, hold it here. Little circles, so just draw a little circle with your heel. Doesn't have to be perfect. Circle is moving towards the front for me, or if it's moving to the back, don't worry, because we will be reversing the direction. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it and reverse that direction. Great job. Still breathing. Every time you come to the top of the circle, you can really feel your inner thigh kicking on. Lifting your leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower that leg. Let it relax for a minute. Extend your top leg long. Pull your abs away from the mat. Lift up both legs. Now, top leg will go to the back, bottom leg will come to the front, and then we switch. And then as soon as we uncross our legs, so that the top leg is in the back and the bottom leg is facing the front, pull your abs away, lift those legs up, and lower them. Cross, separate, lift, and lower. Great job. Cross, separate, lift, and lower. abs pull away from the mat. 2, lift and lower. Last one, lift and lower both legs. Bring your knees up towards your chest and then just come over to your other side. All right, same thing here. Top leg is going to bend in front so that your foot is flat on the mat. If this isn't comfortable, you can also keep your leg behind you. Just use whichever option gets the top leg out of the way the most. Your elbows directly underneath your shoulder, abs pull away from the mat. Your hand can wrap around that top leg's ankle. Lower leg extends, foot is flexed, lift it up and lower. Exhale, inhale as you lower. Nice long legs. Keep breathing. Gonna sound like a broken record with that breath, but it will help you get through these exercises and help you get the most out of them. Exhale as you lift. Just 8. And we go into the circles. 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it. Now circle your leg. So I'm coming to the front again, so my toes touch the mat and then my heel lifts up to the ceiling. And this is all coming from my inner thigh. Pulling your abs away from the mat. I can see it in myself that I'm kind of like letting my abs fall to the mat. So pull them away, engage your abs. Give me 6, and then reverse it. 3, 2, 1, reverse that circle. Opposite direction. We are coming out of this soon. And we just have bridge lifts after this, and then you're all done. So simple. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg. Give it a little bit of a rest, and then your top leg is going to extend on top of your bottom leg. Pull your abs away from the mat. Lift both legs up. Top leg comes forward, bottom leg goes behind, and then we switch. We switch, we separate, lift, and lower. So cross, separate, lift, and lower. Long spine, long abs, cross, separate, lift. Great job. Just 2, lift, and 1, lift, lower it all the way down. Wonderful job. Coming onto your back. Grab your weights if you're going to use them. Slowly lower yourself all the way down. Recenter yourself so that you are aligned on your mat. Coming into bridge lifts. Just doing it without the weights for a second, just to kind of make sure that we're aligned in this position correctly. Pull your heels so that if you extend your arms, your fingertips can just touch your heels, so they're not too far away from your body right now. Inhaling through your nose, slowly lift your glutes and your lower back off the mat, and then lower it back down. Hands can come flat on the mat on your sides. Squeeze, release to lower. Squeeze, release to lower. As much as you can, keep your thighs still as possible. All right, if you would like, you can grab those weights, place them on your hips. If you don't have weights, you can use anything that adds weight to this. Keep breathing. When I was in college and I was starting Pilates, I didn't have dumbbells, so I used my chemistry textbook. So that's an option, but I would also recommend reading your chemistry textbook so that you do better in class than I did. But it's an option if you don't have weights. Lift and lift. Press into your heels. The more that you press into your heels, the more you're really going to feel this in your hamstrings and your glutes, which is obviously where we want to feel this. Give me 8, and then we're gonna hold it at the top. 3, 2, hold it right here. Now lower your butt just a ½ inch, lift it back up. ½ inch and lift. Lower and lift. So you're releasing just a little bit and then squeezing it right back up. Not letting your glutes touch the mat. Pressing into your heels, lengthening your thighs. Still engaging your abs through this. Still taking those deep inhales and exhales. Lift and lift. Give me 8 more, and then we hold it. 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Little pulses, up, up, lift, lift. Great job, squeeze, release. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it right here. Option to get rid of your weights if you don't want to use them for this part or if you feel too unstable. Otherwise, bring your weights over to your right hip, holding them securely, and then your left leg is going to come up into tabletop position, keeping your hips as evenly as possible. If you feel like you're dipping or uneven, get rid of the weights, and that will help you center your body and make sure that your legs are level, because that's the most important part of this exercise. Extend your leg long so that your leg is still in line with your right knee, and then lift your toes up towards the ceiling. So a nice long leg, lower it to that lengthened position. Now open it out to the side and then close it and lower it down. Again, up to tabletop. Extend towards the ceiling. Lower it to the lengthened position, out to the side, close it, and lower. Every time you lower your leg back to that starting position, your hips should not move. So you shouldn't then let that be the time to adjust your hips. As you bring it back, there should be no need to adjust. Bring it back to tabletop. Lengthen towards the ceiling, lower it, and out to the side. Whew, feeling this a lot in your right glutes. Right glute, up to tabletop, lengthen, lower, out to the side. And your left arm will be flat on the mat. One more, tabletop. Lift those toes up towards the ceiling, lengthen, out to the side. Hold that leg long, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your leg back to the starting position. Get rid of your weights for a second. Coming down to regular bridge lifts. Lower your hips, lift, lower, and lift. Great job. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold them up. Use your weights again if you would like to, bringing them over to the left hip this time. Right leg will lift up into tabletop. Lengthen it out long. Reach those toes up to the sky. Lower it to that lengthened position. Bring it out to the side to a diagonal. Close that leg. Bring it back to tabletop. Extend it long. Toes come up towards the ceiling. Lengthen your leg. Out to the side. Close your leg. And tabletop. Toes come up. Lengthen. Out to the side. Bring it back. And then back to your starting position. Tabletop. Extend. Lengthen. Lower. Out to the side. This is a bit of a mind game. So even as I'm saying it out loud, if you are off at any point, which I know that I have been, don't worry about it. Just keep going through the movements, making sure you're feeling it, obviously, in your glutes, keeping your hips even, and really, really feeling it in the left leg, or whichever leg is the stable leg for you at this point. But in your moving leg, so for me it's my right, feeling this a lot in my inner thighs and really being mindful of using my inner thigh to pull my leg back in. Keeping my hips even. I always have to remind myself to pull my my right leg this time, pull it back up so that I'm not falling into it as I'm moving that leg. Lift, lower, out, and in, and then bring it back. Give me one more. Extend, lift, lower, out, in, back to your starting position. Get rid of those weights. Open your legs a little bit more so that your heels are wider than your hips and toes are pointing out. Open up your legs a little bit more so they're like a little V shape. Lower your glutes down and lift. Lower and lift. Inhale and exhale. Arms come down by your side. Just 8, 7, keeping your legs still. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower your hips. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock it out. Great job. You did it. You made it. You can stay right here, or you can come into a happy baby stretch. So your hands come to the inside of your feet. Legs can be bent, or you can extend one leg long as the other comes in, or both legs can extend long. Whatever feels best for you right now. Just get a good stretch here. Rocking back and forth. All right, now closing your legs. Feet will be flat on the mat. Right ankle is going to cross over your left thigh and then press your right thigh away from your body. Stay here or lift your left leg so that your shin is parallel to the ceiling. Wrap your arms around your left thigh. Wrap your hands around your left thigh. Pull it closer to your body as you use your right elbow to press your right knee away. Really feeling this open up in your side glute and your hip of your right leg. Making sure that you're not pulling on your left knee. You want to be at your thigh here. Just get a good stretch. You can keep rocking it back and forth. You can roll out both of your ankles, one direction and another. And then you can switch your legs so that your left ankle is on top of your right thigh. Hands come behind your right thigh, and you use your left elbow to press that left knee away from you. Again, feeling this open up now in your left side glute, your left hip. Rolling out those ankles if that feels good, rocking back and forth. Really, it's whatever feels good for your body right now. So nothing, doesn't have to be what I say. And then bring your legs together. Slowly rock it up. Move your dumbbells out of the way so you don't get hurt. And then your right foot will come into your body so that your leg is bent and your left leg will extend long to your side. Reaching over, your foot can be flexed. You can reach for your toes or you can reach for the inside of the sole of your foot. And then right arm can come over you. So you're getting a good stretch in your inner thigh and your hamstring, and then also in your side body. You can turn towards your left leg. And then your right palm comes behind the right side, or comes behind your right thigh. You can lift your hips up so your left leg is extended, your foot is either flat or almost flat, and then your left arm reaches over. Really, really feeling this open up in your hip this time of your extended leg. Coming back down and then switching it over to that other side. Same thing, left leg comes in towards your body, right leg extends long, foot is flexed. You can reach for the inside of your foot or your toes. Reaching that left arm above you, arching so that you're feeling this in your side body. You can reach your nose to your knee. Keep breathing. And then your left palm comes behind your left thigh. Lift your hips up to extend that right leg, and then bring your arm over to the side so that you're reaching, arching through your back and getting a good side body stretch here. And then lower your hips all the way down, cross your legs, sit kneeling, however is most comfortable. Just give me one big inhale. Arms reach up to the ceiling, and then exhale, lower them all the way down. And you are all done, your lower body workout. Thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you like this class. I will be adding some more kind of mini series. So this week I'll be adding another one so we can kind of target certain parts of our body. And then I'll also be adding some more full body series over the next couple of weeks. Yeah, so let me know how you like them. Leave a comment below. Follow me on Instagram at Grazia Plena Pilates. And again, my name is Megan. I'm so happy that you have watched this video with me, and hope you have a great day. Thank you.